Oof, you read the title and you clicked on the video and now you're like, what's this girl's problem? Well, hello. I love you. You're wonderful. So the title says, I hate being a woman. I hate being a woman. I used to think that. I used to believe that. I used to grow up believing that. Oop, sorry. Only very recently, will you shush? Sorry, this is so loud. Only very recently did I actually change my mind. Did I actually say, you know what? I enjoy being a woman. Because what I felt was, I felt preyed after. I felt like meat on a stick. I felt like I couldn't wear a short skirt without having all men in the fucking room turn and look at me. And no, it's not because I have a pretty face, I think. It's because it's like I'm wearing no goddamn clothes. I can feel my coochie in the wind, and that's already a lot. And you know what? I was surrounded by other lovely ladies, and we could all have our coochies in the wind, and it'd be great. But no! Instead, there's men around me. I'm surrounded by men. That was my morning today, by the way. This is why I'm speaking on this, because I wore a short skirt, and it's just like, oh, there's a cat in front of me. Oh my god, it's a stray cat. It's blah, 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 blah. He likes to come up here. Last time I saw him, he was drinking the water that I use for the birds and the squirrels, and now it's him. It's back. Okay, so you might like cats. You might have a black and white cat of some kind, or know of a black and white cat. Anyways, so yeah, I say I hate being a woman, but in reality, I hated those feelings. Or I hated the fact that I see a cat and then I'll go, oh my god, it's a sign, or whatever, right? I'll see a yellow butterfly, you've seen my other videos, and I'll go, it's a sign. Sorry, my cat's deciding now's a great time to play in the plastic bag. Not plastic, it's a paper bag. I might have to take that away if it gets too loud. But, he distracted me. Oh my god, this is the second time doing this. I had to restart last time because he was being so loud and then it completely threw me off. Which is happening again. Okay. So I said I hate being a woman, but in reality, I hated those feelings. Okay, like, I didn't like feeling like that. Or if I saw something like that, the yellow butterfly, or have how my cat is like causing all this chaos and how I'm feeling deep in my gut, it is a sign for me to take a deep breath. Trust my body and just be calm. Why do I feel this? Because I just feel this, because I just know. Just because I just know, it's because I feel it, okay? I don't need to analyze it. I don't need the logic of it. I don't need the divine masculine type emotions towards it. I want to be just divinely feminine. And you know what? I love that. I love to just feel. And that doesn't make me crazy. Or if I feel my emotions and I'm sensitive and I have a big heart, that doesn't make me reactive or crazy. If anything, I'm reacting to your bullshit. But I digress. I know when I'm being crazy. I know when I'm being a lot. I know I need to chill my tits, put them in the freaking freezer. But 99% of the time, I'm literally just having a normal fucking human emotion. Emotion that an avoidant person wouldn't dare to feel, and so they would rather shame me for feeling. Or if it's an emotion that most people just aren't normally comfortable with, they'd rather shame me for feeling it than, like, and if you're watching this, you probably relate to this, if you're still here. Hello. So anyways, no, it's not that I necessarily hate being a woman, it's I used to believe that. I used to think that. And it's okay to have my opinions change. And maybe I can change your opinion today as well if you have that same mindset still and you clicked on this video because you agreed. Or maybe you completely didn't disagree with me and maybe I can say something that will also keep like fueling that fire of I love being a woman. So maybe we can just like discuss in the comments and just have a little womanhood in the like for the girls and the gays. Like you're all welcome. And the divine masculines, pure of heart, who are rocking with their divine feminine, you're also welcome here in this space. Specifically. Those people. So yeah. I love getting dressed. I love fashion. I love $7 stupid little coffees and talking to the beautiful, amazing, wonderful barista who works so hard to make my coffee. I love doing that. I love the fact that I can afford my rent as a single woman with no children, personally, because I don't have any children. Well, my children are my fur babies. So my responsibilities go to my fur babies and my plants. and that makes me happy. I can be a crazy cat mom, dog mom, plant mom who feeds the squirrels, who's single, and that's my life. I can afford my rent. I can go get my stupid little coffee. I can put on an outfit that makes me feel good. I can go get my nails done on top of it, which they need done currently. I can read you tarot and stuff and share my opinion and my voice. You guys, can we sit on that for a second, please? I, as a woman, not only can do all of those things, not only can I divorce my husband, not only can I open a bank account, not only all of that, I can share my voice. I can fucking do witchcraft shit that would have gotten me drowned or burned at the stake or pelted with rocks or just like all this fucking crazy stupid shit in different cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like that, these are like still fresh wounds. Or the fact that I used to not be allowed to love another woman, how that's still a fresh fucking wound, how it's an active wound that they keep pushing at and pressing at to this day, how they're realizing whoever there means to you. I'll digress on that later, or to talk about that later, but I digress right now is what I meant. They're scared shitless of that. Because what do you mean a woman like I can do all of these things and post a YouTube video talking about this to inspire many other women, and I can basically start a revolution with simply just a video, and then another person will do another video, and then another one, domino, butterfly effect, and whether they saw my video or not, maybe it's just the energy that I put out into the universe, and it just causes a collective awakening, and then all of us women are just collectively awakening and arising. It's just beautiful. Because that's what they're trying to take away things. That's why they're trying to raise the price of your fucking coffee. That's why they're trying to pink tax shit. You know how stupid that is? Like, this is the video where I'm trying to tell you, you're not angry enough. Like, if you're still here, if you're still watching this 7 minutes in, you're not angry enough. Like, you honestly need to be angry. Like, look into the goddess Kali, okay? So she was born from, I cannot say her mother's name correctly, god damn it. But her mother was like, I really used to relate, and I still do relate to her mother more, where her mother carries this energy of, like, grace and beauty. All the gods and goddesses during that time from that culture came forth, and they took a piece of themselves to build her, and she saved their people, and she was basically there to save the people. She reminds me of like my North, my South node in a sense, because it's just like, and during one great battle, when she could not save the people, and like she literally couldn't, like the demon was so strong that she was facing, like the hatred that she was facing was so strong that she, even as divine as she is, like think of her as like literally so divine and graceful and beautiful and gorgeous and wonderful and soft like a swan, but sharp and like but merciful and gentle. But during this moment when she couldn't do it, she was so angry because she was losing. And it wasn't that she was losing in the ego thing. It was the fact that she was losing her people. What she was born to be, to save. Her purpose was like, do you see what I'm saying? And so from her was born Kali. And so Kali, the blue goddess with her tongue sticking out, which by the way in that culture is a sign of embarrassment, and the reason why was because she wears the head, she wears the skirt of limbs. It's a very scary image. It puts you off, right? It reminds me of like Hecate. How people are always very put off by Hecate or Lilith or any of those other things, right? But so she wears the skirt of heads and the skirt of limbs of all of the demons that her mother could not slay. She slayed them like that. And then she went for the other one. So basically it was a guy, and every time he bled, a drop of his blood would create more of him. And so every time he bled, it just created more and more enemies to fight and more things killing things. And so she was able to kill all the other little things and get to him and then kill him as well. But not before. But the way that she could do this, the only way that she did this was by laying down in front of him in his path of destruction. So she laid, wait. No, she killed him. And then afterwards, she was so bloodthirsty and so blood hungry that unlike her mother, she was not born to save the fucking people. Like she was, but she wasn't. Like how do I explain that? Like she was, but she wasn't. Wait, she was? Fuck. I need to look more research into it, but it's just, I swear this is important, so that's why I was talking about it. But yeah, no, basically, she was in such a divine, rageful moment that she was just destroying and killing everything from her people, from everything to everyone in her fucking path. It took someone or something, I forgot who it was, laying in front of her, and she didn't see them, and she stepped on them on accident. And that's why she sticks out her tongue as embarrassment, like, because it's an embarrassment thing in their culture. Like, fuck, I didn't mean to step on you. What the fuck? I fucked up. And that brought her back and it snapped her back into her being. And then was Kali. And she, was why I'm like, dude, the concentration camps in America right now, that's what I'm calling them, because what they are, the detention centers. The only way that those are actually going to get shut down is by women. And the only way something's going to actually happen, I feel like, is if a woman stand up, not only outside but inside. I guess men, we need men's help, we need all of this, whatever, but like, women need to get angry. We need to stop being so sad and scared, and we need to get angry. Do you know how fucking terrifying we are when we're angry? If all of the women could just get angry about this, about our sisters being hurt and taken advantage of, not only in the centers there, but also just all around us. If we could just hype up our sisters and show more love to our sisters rather than just putting each other down and down and down and down over men or whatever, like what's really the point? Like, if we're being fucking for real. Which is why I think this Love Island season is so fucking ridiculous, because it's like they know it's like a form of media that all these women are watching. And I almost grew up basically watching that show because I really liked it. I used to watch the UK version before I watched anything else, and some of the UK people were actually having babies, still together. Like, they low-key did it right. That America Americanized it. And well, America Americanized it, and not saying that it's just America's problem. This is a problem everywhere. There's people still in more. I don't want. There's people in other cultures too who, like, women who are completely have to veil up. The woman who got lashed for fucking singing. She took off her veil and she sang. She got 42 lashes for it. Our sisters are still suffering. We had sisters and Sadia, was it Sadia? No. No. Fuck. Sudan? I think it was Sudan. I don't know. It was somewhere, and it was really, really bad. It was really, really bad, you guys. It was really, really bad. I can't even talk about it. Like, it's so bad. Or the school and all the women in Gaza. Like, it's so bad, dude. And it's not just women. But that's just what this video is being centered on today. Okay? So I'm not trying to exclude anyone's pain or anyone's suffering, because it is an all gender thing. And it's more spiritual than it is gender. If you were here and you aren't used to me, you haven't seen my face before, I want you to know that I'm not pinning this on gender. I think, like, it is, but it isn't. It's more or less demonic and shadow. Because everybody has a light and a shadow side. It just is what it is. It's going to be at this point. Nobody's fully pure anymore. But you have to be one with your shadow. You can't overtake, you can't undertake. Because if you undertake and you're just so full of pure love and light, and then your fucking dog dies, you won't know how to process that. That it will completely kill off a light being for who knows how long. That's why you must have to process. I'm sorry, that was such a fuck-ass thing to say. That's just something that would, like, literally, like, take me out. But because I have gotten one with my shadow, I would be able to process such a thing. However, it's not something I want to call into my life, and I would like to rebuke that energy. My dog is healthy, and she's beautiful, and she is thriving. Yes. So yes, being a woman. I love dyeing my hair, and I hate the fact that our hair products, how they literally come for us via our hair products, via targeting our hair, by making things more expensive for us and just hard for us to be and to exist. I hate that there's little to no representation of women. Like, okay, how do I say that? No, because you're gonna be like, there's women everywhere. But, like, from a woman's view. I'm talking if we erased every single character that's been written by a man, maybe not even erased, just rewrite them from a woman's perspective. Some of the most solid female characters I've seen that were written by men were in the House of Dragons. It was originally the two women, the Hightower and the Targaryens, the two women from those houses, were originally really well crafted until they got more focused on what the fandom was saying, what the fans were saying, versus like actually focusing on the character. I've not seen the newer season, so I don't know. I can't speak on that. But or same thing with Daenerys, or just any character like Penny, you know, from Big Bang Theory. I've brought her up before, but my hair's doing some weird shit. But you know, I brought Penny up from the Big Bang Theory, and I had Sophie talk about it in the comments. Lovely, lovely, lovely person. And you are just, you hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the fucking head. Hot blonde across the street, like, across the street, across the hall, like, oh, the men. Dude, you want to know what really nasty too? Justice League. I used to kind of really like that show growing up just because I was around, like, when I grew up with my dad. That's what we would watch all the time, was Justice League. I started rewatching it, like, literally a couple of days ago. First of all, Wonder Woman in that show, you might need to, like, just look and just watch it. Just watch the first episode or 2 episodes at least, and just watch how why am I trying to say Princess Diana? It's just the name Diana just makes me think of Princess Diana. Like, I literally just hold that name in just such a jar of love and heart for just her. And I just said that, and I feel really sad, because that's not what I meant. I don't even know why I said that. Her name's not even Diane. Diana? Maybe it was because of the movie her name was Diane? I don't know. I digress. I'm so sorry. Bad factual. This is why I sometimes I just want to roll with it, just go with it, but then I'm just like, dude, maybe I should have my research before talking. But whatever. So Wonder Woman, okay. No, just watch how she moves, watch how she acts. Hell, maybe we need to look into Princess Diana as well. Watch how they move, watch how they act. Like, honestly, no, both of these women are women of character. Like, lucky though. But like, Princess, I could go off. Like, can we talk about actually Princess Diana for a second? Because her name came out of my mouth for a reason, and now I actually just really want to talk about her. Like, we'll get back to Wonder Woman. Like, she literally got murdered. She got murdered, you guys. She got fucking murdered. Not only because she didn't want to take part of the stupid pedophilic ring that was happening in Europe, but wait, I'm speaking on royals. Is this gonna be like a problem? And then not only that, it's just like her whole husband drama. Like, dude, she couldn't at least been with a fine man who like loved her, or a fine woman who loved her. She couldn't have just been with somebody who made her happy. That's just horrible, and I just hate that for her. And I just hope that she's so much happier in whatever she's at right now. And back to Wonder Woman. Nah. So basically, literally rewatching that though was kind of disgusting, because it was just like she was literally getting sexualized so fucking goddamn hard. So was Princess Diana, just existing, just a woman. She would literally repeat wearing the same outfits over and over again, just so that way paparazzi wouldn't have any good pictures of her, because she was just sick and tired of it. So anyways, Wonder Woman though, like, nah, she shows up. A bunch of superhero men are all around her, and they're just sexualized. And mind you, this is a show targeted mainly for like men and adult men. So of course, sexualized down from her outfit to her actions, everything. And of course she flirts back. Of course she plays the hard to get, the cool girl. But it's like at first though, like at first she's like solid. She's great. I don't know. I can't speak on her behavior later, but like low key though, I was like, and that made me want to actually look into the more Amazon women. That made me look deeper into that, which made me look deeper into women in general, because I remember telling myself when I first started working with all the women that came before me, their ancestral work, because you're open to doing that as well, by the way, if you're watching this message. So I personally work with, so when I used to not, you see my skin color? It's kind of hard for me to work with my ancestors when I have little to nothing connect with and that actually makes it really hard for me, and it's kind of like a sensitive subject for me because, like, yeah, I have my Hispanic family on my dad's side, but I only met them in 2019 briefly for like a week, and I don't know them. They don't know me. I know that I have that culture, I know that I have that heritage, but I don't know how to reach that or access that. And so that just makes it a little bit complicated for me. And then I know my mom's side and a little bit of my dad's side on his mom's side as well actually was German. So I know there's also that. And plus I know my mom's side messed around and found out with some other people as well. So it's kind of just a mutt over there. And that just leaves me with like, what do I work with? Like who do I work with? Like I don't even get along with my current everyday family. Like I don't talk to half of them. I'm not that kind of person with them because they haven't earned that space for me. And so that's when I started working with all of the women that came before me, because I realized there's so many women, every species that have come before me that I can work with. Now there's some cultures I've said before as well that I feel that I cannot explicitly work with yet, who I don't have access to work with yet, who are and were interested in me now, especially with how far I've gone and how disciplined, oh my hair bro, how disciplined I have stayed. Like I'm actually showing like, hey bro, I'm locking in like on this whole like woman matriarchy love and light journey type shit, and they're like, okay, because the amount of women who've been erased in history, that's one thing I don't love. I don't love the fact that if I like reject my manager, now I have to go look for a new job because he is going to like make me feel like dog shit because I didn't sleep with him. And even if I did sleep with him, like then what, bro? Then what? Then fucking what? Still. And I didn't want to. I'm like, why would I force myself to do that? At that point, that it's like sexual assault because I'm like literally forcing myself to sleep with you. So it's just disgusting. And the fact that used to be a thing where it still is to this day, but it used to be more prevalent where it was like a man's world, and to get into the man's world, you had to sleep with a man. Dude, the amount of women in Hollywood who still have to go through shit like this, who get rejected from movies, or for example, like Petra Collins. Like you guys wonder why Euphoria turned into dog shit. It's because a fucking man took it over, and not only did a man take it over, he stole a woman's idea. The reason why it was good in the first place is because a woman took it over. What are you doing, dude? Okay, was because a woman took it over. It was her idea, and then she was underage and she didn't want to sleep with him, and so he was like, fuck you, fuck off, and then like took the rights to the idea and produced the show anyways, and then we fell in love with Euphoria, right? But then the next couple, and still he had a lot of his own fetish shit in it because it was the man who wrote it, okay? And the only reason why men tend to be the bad guys or louder bad guys is because they're more submissive to demonic shit. And when women do it, because they've opened up to that demonic shit, it's purely actually low-key because of like witchcraft shit. Deadass, I'm not even. And then they scare me, and I don't want to talk to them because I'm just scared. That's one reason why, like, doing witchcraft shit towards. No, I'm not gonna talk about it. Okay, anyways, so yeah. The fact that I'm even like pushing towards a matriarchy, pushing towards enlightening women, pushing towards just enlightenment in general puts like a spiritual mark on me in the first place, y'all. It's like spooky. But anyways, I wanted to pull some cards just in the sense of women. What's up for us women and gays and loves and lights, y'all? If you're still here, discuss amongst yourselves in the comments how you feel about this video so far and how you feel about being a woman. This is for, or how you feel about this journey for women in the first place. Because everyone used to be like saying being a feminist is so self-centered, blah 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 blah, and it's just like, fuck you. Like literally half of our health has been this. No, like women have not been allowed to look into our health like ever, really. Only recently have women been able to invent products for women. A lot of our birth control has still been invented by men. So yeah, no, fuck you. Or how we got called a whore if we do something, but then y'all still don't. How like I was saying though with women in history, like Aspasia, how she's basically, you probably don't know her name, but she taught Socrates but everyone called her a whore and a slut because she would not sleep with anybody except for Perry because she really liked Perry. I don't know his full name, but I remember the girl who was teaching me, she called him Perry the Platypus, so that's what I keep calling him too. So because Asphasia really liked Perry the Platypus, and I was basically her boo thing, and she was like, nah man, I don't like this one. I don't like you. Fuck off. And then all of a sudden all the men around her were like, what do you mean you won't sleep with me? What do you mean? This is crazy. I can't believe this. What do you mean? And then they were like, you know what? She's a slut. Y'all, she's a stupid bitch ass slut. And then to make it better, when she just kept doing her thing and she literally kept living her life, like imagine like Twilight Sparkle. Go into her little world. And instead of meeting up all her friends, her best friend is like, hey bestie, welcome to this new place that you just moved into. I know you're super duper smart and super duper amazing, so let's like go over here and meet my other super duper smart and amazing friends. So and then it's a bunch of men, and you're like, okay, cool, all right. And then you fall in love with Perry, and then these men keep harassing you, and then all of a sudden you just keep living your life. Like you keep teaching women, you keep inspiring women. Like literally that's what she did. She just taught so many women and so many people in general. And then that's kept pissing them off because she wouldn't acknowledge her bullies. She would just be like, okay, cool. And then so they went for her man, and they were like, ew, her man's a simp. He literally like kisses that creature before he gets off, or when he gets off of work, he gets home and kisses that creature. I don't know, it's in a newspaper article somewhere, or not newspaper, it's like their kind of newspaper article, like back in the Greek days. Yeah, I don't know. You get to look into it. It's just crazy. But Asphasia, dude, like nobody really talks about her. Nobody talks about the Queen of Japan, because nobody knows there was a Queen of Japan, because it was way back in the day, and then they're trying to hide it. They're trying to cover it up, because if the more that they can cover up the women in history, the more that they don't tell you about like the land of Lemuria, something you never heard. You've heard about Atlantis. Atlantis this, Atlantis that, Atlantis this. The fucking movie literally has this hot babe ass girl and it has you like sexualizing her, but like, no! We don't talk about Lemuria, which was a matriarchal society. Okay, so anyways, spirit, divine. What is some insight you can give me for the woman in history and present and future? A house, a planet, and a sign. These are new cards, guys. Okay. Huh. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe not. I hate that feeling. Oh my lord. Alright, the North Node in the 8th house and in Gemini. That might relate to somebody. For me, that did not relate, but this still is important. Spiritually, us women need to have faith in our personal power and information to explain. How I'm taking that is spiritually, like, you know how like I'm literally like reading fucking cards to you. This is spiritual. I'm trusting in this information. I'm trusting my personal power to deliver this message to all the right people who need to hear this. I'm trusting in that faith and in that power. Mentally, do not worry about the mysteries of life or the communications about. We need another one. I'm getting that's not the right one. I'm not even gonna read it. The communications about our obsessions. Literally. It's do not worry about the mysteries of life. We need to have communication about our obsessions. So it's like our obsessions of men, of sex, of lust. Like it's just like if you really need to get a vibrator, just stop, just chill. Just chill. And other options. And I really feel like we all as a whole need to just heal. Because all of us, every gender, we all have such a big sexual assault wound or just sexual wounds in general that we just all need to heal. Because a lot of it's been placed on us. Now, in the present, in the physical, in the present, sorry. Now is the time to a major change resulting from the fluctuations of a power struggle. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck though? Yo, that's fucking crazy. Like, yeah, it's not like the perfect English, but if you just break it down, now is the time to a major change resulting from the fluctuations of a power struggle. And that's the thing is, men, they keep thinking, oh, women aren't going to be in charge. Oh, women want a matriarchy. Oh, no, they're going to hurt us like we hurt them. That's not what it is. We just don't want kids to be shot in schools anymore. We don't want our elders to be disrespected, to be abused, to be mistreated. We want them to be respected and to be loved. We want fruit trees on the street. We don't want male trees on the street producing pollen. But whatever, I digress. That was fun, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. So let me get this back in the box. I want to... How long are we at? 30? Oh, fuck me. Okay. So let's make this a little bit shorter, because I don't want to take up all your lovely time. If you're interested in this topic, we can do another message directly for tarot, but let's just do an angelic for the last of it. What do us women need to hear right now? Whoever wants to come forward to pull this message, you're more than welcome to. For however many you need. I'm gonna keep going. If there's any more, you're more than welcome to. Okay, thank you. Anything else? Both or just one? Just this one. No, both? Okay. See, I'm just gonna trust my gut with this. I feel like there was gonna be a lot to say with this. Anything else, or is that it? Yeah, I had a feeling there was gonna be a lot. Okay. Oh, poke myself in the nose. Okay. Last one, guys. Anything else? Last chance. Last chance. Now is your chance. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whoopsie. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that shuffle process, because that was pretty cool. Okay. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is a great one to start with. This is so great. I'm gonna show this one too. This is what's gonna probably make you click on the video. I'm gonna be like, I hate whoop. Wait, no, that feels so bad. Let's not do that. I'm gonna be like, I hate whooping. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Okay. Earth Mother, you know how to evolve. There is something you know that needs your time and attention. Something you know needs your action. Something you know is going to help you grow and evolve. Today you're being invited to take the steps that you know you need to take to move out of the stuck state and into a state of growth. This is not the lifetime to fall into old patterns. This is the lifetime to make a fucking change. Yes, I was just gonna smoke some weed and turn on a TV show, but then I was like, nah, I'll get off those tonight. And then the sun is setting and just beautiful. You have a divine calling. Gods, goddesses, and angels and ancestors are recruiting you. Where you are is where you are is where you have been strategically placed. Trust that what you are facing now has everything to do with what you are here to heal, and that it will lead you to a life that is aligned to the meaning and purpose, to your meaning and purpose. You are here to make a difference, and it must begin with where you are exactly in this moment. Even if you feel like you're actively going through a tower moment, just trust the process. Trust the process, babe. Take time to breathe. Slow down and breathe, okay? Take time to reflect before proceeding much further. You are allowing your past experiences to influence your current behaviors, and there's another way forward. You're being reminded to stay high vibration in your actions and choices. Refrain from reacting, for this will only delay your progress. So don't revert because of nostalgia. Revert because your heart truly. For example, I am trying for a relationship again, and in the process of that, when I didn't receive the reaction I wanted to receive, I felt emotionally sad, very sad. So I hung up after saying, okay, well, I got other things to do. So I hung up and I just thought to myself about how sad I was and how I didn't want to be treated like that, how I wanted to be treated differently, all these things, and how I just felt so sad because I don't even want to talk to them because I'm so tired of being called emotional or crazy or all these stupid fucking things or pushing people away when all I want to do is talk. And I didn't want to talk to them because of that. I wanted to ice them out, but instead I decided, I guess I'll talk. So I did, instead of just icing them out and self-sabotaging. And guess what? It was so healthy. I love you, handsome, but just be careful, okay? Just be careful. No. Just be careful. Come up here. Thank you. Be the change that you want to see. Your intentions to live with meaning and purpose have led you to where you are. Where you are is where you're needed, but don't forget to be the light of healing wherever you go. The changes that you're seeking at this time, they must begin with you, even if you're facing difficult circumstances. Ask yourself how you can shine your light more wholly and fully. For example, even just by talking to that person in general, I was leading by example, because now it showed them that, hey, I trust you. Do you trust me? Can we have more conversations like this in the future? Have a safe space of communication versus self-sabotage. Give the gift of your presence. Hey, now's the time to show up in ways you've never shown up before. Get present with those you love and care about. Go beyond distractions and direct yourself back to the current moment so that you can enjoy the blessings that surround you. And instead of focusing on where you're going or what's already happened, please stop doing what's happened in the past. What's gonna happen now? What happened back then? What's gonna happen now? And go, what's happening right now? Focus on right now. Order a pizza. That's what you should do. Make a cake. Bake a cake. That pink haired bitch saying, do I want to make a bigger cake? I don't know. Anyways, Earth Guardian, learning Earth Mother and Earth Guardian. I just feel like Gaia's frequency is being raised. I feel like she's healing. I feel like she feels safe as well to be vulnerable with us and to heal, because she had to be vulnerable enough to heal, because healing is a hard process. So when you're healing, when your bones are in a cast, you're super sensitive. You can't go wham on a fucking whatever the fuck, because you have a broken wrist. You're healing. Mama Earth is healing as well, okay? And so we had to be patient with her because she is so vulnerable. That's why she needs us right now. All these data centers, all these AI, all this nasty shit, it's not helping. All the plastic, all the fast fashion, all this stupid shit, it's not helping, which is why we actually have to keep making a difference, okay? You may be telling yourself that everything happens for a reason, but this might not be helping you heal from the pain a particular situation has caused you. It's important to know that there's a divine plan to teach, that there isn't a divine plan to teach you a lesson. It's more about life experiences. Experiencing the emotion of sorrow. Experiencing emotion of grief and what blooms from grief. Experiencing the emotion of loneliness, of solitude, of laughter, of joy so much your cheeks hurt. The experience of a sunburn because you spent all day laughing in the sun. Today you are being encouraged to find the reason Today you're being encouraged to find the reason behind what's happening now, and the reason is you. What? Today you're being encouraged to find the reason behind what's happening. Oh, it's because you're doing everything, because you're the magic one. And then lastly, your life and future are in your hands. You are a powerful manifester, and with the ability to call in and create the life of your dreams. What you focus on with unwavering faith is what you will experience. So focus your energy not only on what you want, but on the feeling that you want to feel. For the feelings are what will bring you safety and connection. I'm setting the intention that I want to feel more sisterhood, more laughter, more love, more safety for women, and for a safe place for women to grow. For a matriarchy, I want a safe place for men as well, so they have to stop acting like predators and big dogs and these evil beings, and that they can just be themselves. I'm calling in the gays, I'm calling in the girls, calling in the men with pure hearts who are interested in their own side of divine femininity. I hope this message found you. I hope this message resonated. I'm just so happy, so grateful. to have y'all watching this and being here to discuss amongst yourself in the comments what being a woman means to you. If you're still here, if you made it to this far, if you don't know the answer yet, I want you, even if you're a man or whatever you are, go journal about that. What does being a woman mean to you? What would being a man mean to you? And then call in those energies, and friends and lovers and teachers and mentors and sisters and brothers, because you want to see that healed energy in the people around you. That's the energy you want to call in. All right, my love, you're amazing. Thank you so much for being here. So grateful to have you.